The end of the school year brings back memories of a special fourth grade class we featured 8 years ago in the land of 10,000 stories. Tonight, we have a wonderful update. But first, Boyd Hupert shares the original emotional story of Owen and the paper cranes.
Is everybody unpacked and ready for the day?
Listen. Listen closely. That sound coming from down the hall at Carondelet Catholic School is compassion.
It's become a normal noise in room 101.
Normal. In a year that's been anything but.
It was really scary for me.
Isabella Hobbs
Yeah.
wasn't the only one scared.
I was just scared about Owen, because,
Owen.
yeah.
Owen Guertin, their fourth grade classmate, found himself mid-school year in the battle of his life.
Owen was diagnosed on November 4th of 2016 with a brain AVM, which is a tangle of blood vessels in the brain that will eventually rupture.
Maria and Chris, Owen's parents, were scared too, for the worst possible reason.
Our niece, she was 14.
Their niece, Owen's cousin, Sawyer, died 2 months before Owen was diagnosed with the very same condition.
Had his burst, it would have been catastrophic, it would have been fatal, and it would have been instant.
Plans were already in the works for Owen's trip to Boston Children's Hospital.
Our classroom didn't feel like a class without Owen.
When teacher Kristen Rafferty
It was very hard.
read to the class an excerpt from a book about a Japanese girl with leukemia on a quest to fold 1,000 paper cranes.
As soon as we finished reading the story, one of my girls raised her hand. She was like, "Miss Rafferty, can we make 1,000 paper cranes for Owen?" She was like, "Absolutely."
We made them a lot. We made them like at Read Aloud, we made them at morning meeting.
They made them at lunch, at recess, at home.
Our daily bread.
They made them at prayers, clutching Owen's teddy bear, who came to class each day in a school uniform to hold Owen's place.
You don't know what condition your son's going to come back in. And in hindsight, I just think it was important not to have, not to have an empty chair.
I knew with this class that academics for a while needed to take a backseat. And maybe they weren't learning science, and maybe they weren't learning math, but they were learning compassion.
The first crane the children folded in Owen's favorite color sat next to the hospital bed in Boston as Owen recovered from 17 hours of surgery. And the rest filled their classroom with color.
It's a rainbow.
The splendid February day when Owen returned.
Thank you for everything.
3 months later,
Happy Tuesday, Madeline.
as the school year winds down,
Happy Tuesday, Madeline. Happy Tuesday.
Owen
Happy Tuesday, Isabel.
sits beneath the cranes folded for him.
We couldn't have known back in August, that God was kind of handpicking Owen's, teacher, and those classmates.
I love you all, and I am so proud of you. And as much as I wish you could stay, it is time for you to go.
School years like this
You're gonna be fine.
come once in a lifetime.
They're so special.
1,000 cranes,
Have a great summer.
a bear, and a boy,
Have a great summer.
and a class,
Aww.
both ready to fly and reluctant to let go.
Great summer, Madeline. Okay.
Boyd Hupert, Carol 11 News, Minneapolis.
Have a wonderful summer.
I will.
Well, Owen's class moved on, eventually winding up at several different high schools. But class members have continued to gather to mark the anniversary of Owen's diagnosis. Owen moved to Benilde St. Margaret High School, where he played basketball, lacrosse, and football. Last week, he graduated as the recipient of the school's Faith in Action Award. Owen plans to attend Iowa State University. And check this out, Owen's fourth grade teacher, Miss Rafferty, she attended his grad party. Ah, I love that. Well done, Miss Rafferty and the whole class. And Owen going on to win the Faith Award at Benilde St. Margaret. It's good stuff all around. Now you do the weather, so I'm going to wipe away.
I was just say there's always those teachers you never forget.
Absolutely. I hope
definitely
she's
gotta
still
be one of
teaching.
them. Yes.
I hope you're still
yes.
hanging in there, Miss Rafferty.
Yeah.